Welcome to Lockie Creations, where I feature my fabulous crafty life. I'm in Ross, taking a walk of shame after getting all of this stuff. And look, I have a problem. Yep, hey friends, Lockie Creations here again, and yes, I do have a problem because yes, as you saw in that intro, I purchased more journals. So this is in addition to journals that I had purchased even like a week or so ago. So since my last haul video, I've bought yet a few more journals that I'm going to share with you. So I actually ordered on Amazon a couple journals. This self-care workbook for Black women. I wanted to have some journals with more gratitude and also self-care prompts. So I like this workbook because it's like a 52-week workbook where it has all these self-assessment type of questions the first couple weeks. So I've kind of gone in and done some of them. Then you get into your weekly check-ins after you go through like part 1, spiritual health, or part 2, 3, spiritual health, part 1, whatever that is, part 4. Then you get through your weeklies. So after the physical and then the spiritual check-ins, then each week there are check-ins that have, questions there that kind of get you to just thinking about how you can prepare for your self-help. So I purchased that one. Well, then I purchased this also, this one from Amazon, Mindful AF, we'll just call it. Because it has some, got some words in there, which I thought was, okay, I got to have a little bit of this because I like this because it has these very quirky, little quotes and affirmations, which it says is basically a meditation journal for snarky ASS mofos. And the questions are just really cute. So yeah, I got those two from Amazon. Well, then I was in Marshall's, and while I was waiting on those other two to get delivered, I saw this gratitude journal. And this gratitude journal is one that's really cute. It has just some prompted questions to kind of get you thinking about, what are some of the things that make you happy? What are some of the things that your goals that you want to accomplish? Just things to get you thinking and writing. Some memories, places that you have traveled to. It kind of goes into the sensory of how you felt. So yes, I purchased those gratitude journals. Well then, okay, I already showed you this journal that I had purchased last year, which is an 18-month planner journal. I'm going to actually use this one as a memory keeping scrapbook. So this one will be for photos because I need to figure out how to incorporate my scrapbooking back into this. So yeah, I'm going to use this one for a little mini scrapbook. So really excited about that. So I'll be bringing you along with that journey to see how this evolves. But I'm really excited about this because it's so beautiful. I won't have to even decorate a whole lot, but I can still add to it to make it scrapbooky. But yeah, I'm going to use this for a scrapbook, a monthly memory keeping, visual memory keeping. So really excited about that. And this is the one by Christian's Art Journal. Okay, so let's get into the haul. So while I was at Ross, I found this journal by, it's by, what is it? The company called the Creative Expert, which looks a lot like the Happy Planner. This is just so beautiful. The only difference is spiral bound, but look at that purple. Like, of course I had to get it. So it's a 12-month monthly everyday planner. It has all of the monthlies and weeklies, just like the Happy Planner system. The dividers in this are just absolutely gorgeous, and it's pretty much spot on, give or take maybe a half an inch different from the Happy Planner size. So I'm going to use that to convert it, and I'll show you that at the end. But real quick, just flipping through my weeklies that I've done so far. Like, this is where I am at this point. We are currently in January week 2, and I've gotten like all the way up through February decorated or preset spreads in my journal. Here's my MLK week. Did that in those beautiful colors, the red, the yellows, the greens, the blacks. Okay, I just did some random colors for the rest of the month. So yeah, that's just where I am so far. February, I got a lot of Valentine's Day and Black History Month, so I'm going to do a separate video for my February and how I incorporate February with Valentine's Day and Black History Month into the same journal. So stay tuned. But here's my first week of my February. I got these stickers from my one of the influencers that I follow that I admire, Scrap Craft-tastic. So got those stickers and did that spread in February. But again, I'll bring February to you separately. Okay, so now let's get into this this journal. So this journal, it has the large horizontal format, and I really like that because most of my journals from Happy Planner right now are vertical. I really like this horizontal, but look at this is so pretty. The dividers are all so beautiful, and I only paid $7.99 for this journal from Ross. So this is just so beautiful. It's in my favorite color. I'm going to use it. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it right now, because now you see, I finally found the use for the Christian Arts Journal that I'm going to turn into a scrapbook. Honestly, I don't know. Look at this. This journal had that beautiful pocket, and it's so sturdy and well constructed. So yeah, I'm going to use that for sure. I'll show you more of that. Okay, I also got, while I was at Ross, this little coloring book. It is a scripture coloring book. In all things, God works for the good of those who love him. And it's like spot on the size of the Happy Planner. So the difference, and I love the fact that the perforation is at the top, so I can just color those sheets, pull them out, punch them, and put them in my Happy Planner. So that is why I bought these, so that, because I like the color. I like the color, and that's part of my self-care. I'll definitely be using those. Okay, so I also found these highlighter markers, and I had purchased some of these from Amazon, but these were like marked down to, I think these were marked down, what, $1.99? Yeah, so very, very cheap. Okay, so then I found this hand lettering set, this kit, which has the markers. It has the practice pages for doing your practicing your hand lettering. It has a few other little bits of where you can create ephemera for $5. So again, one of my New Year's resolutions, if you will, or crafting goals for the year, I guess you would say, is to practice my hand lettering and calligraphy and get better. So this was on like marked down to $5, and it has markers in it too. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use this. So this was all the little finds. My goal was not to spend over $20, and I spent $20.08. So I stayed on my budget in getting these, I think, some very great finds from Ross to add to my crafting, journaling, scrapbooking art. Okay, so that is what I got from Ross. Now, after I left Ross, I went by the Dollar Tree and picked up a few little trinkets. I got some of these little sets that have the silver jump rings, and I got these mainly for those jump rings and those clasps. So when I add some of the charms to my journals and different crafts, I have silver and gold. They also had these stamps at the Dollar Tree, which these were new ones that I hadn't seen before, so I grabbed them. And again, they have the stamp with the boxes that are perfect size for the Happy Planner, my weeklies. This one I got in memory of my father, the guitar and the cowboy, because he loved his cowboy shows. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot of in memory of him using those stamps. They had this calendar stamp, and the only thing that I will say about this calendar stamp is, okay, so you see that square at the top of the first one on the left hand side. So the actual stamp does not have the square around it. That is very misleading. I'll say the stamp does have the square on it, but it's not stampable. It's just drawn on there. So that is the only issue that I have with this set before $1.25. I've tested this out already. The calendars work. I've actually added some into my January journal. They work just fine. Okay, I also got this cord that is stretchy cord, because I had run out of my cord, my clear cord that I used to make my little journal charm. So I got those, and I got this set of various size Post-its, because I am still working on my 2023 flip through that I've now recorded 5 times because it's just so difficult with me to put that video up, because I lost my father in 2023 and there's very personal stuff. So anyway, I figured maybe I'll cover some of that up and I'll give you guys a 2023 flip through video if I can get myself to record it without breaking down. So that's why you haven't seen 2023 flip through. Anyway, okay, back to this. So I also got these journal stickers. I had purchased this set before last year and I love them so much that I went back to, and I went to several Dollar Trees and couldn't find them, but I found them at this particular Dollar Tree. Go to a different city, you find stuff. Okay. So I did find those and I picked up another pack of that one, as well as they had, I think, 4 different sets, 3 or 4 different sets. So I grabbed like one of each of the sets. I got this one, the unicorns and stuff, don't really, not my aesthetic, but what really made me get these is some of the stickers. Like, I love these stickers that have inclusion, a lot of the word stickers for things that are important, and the colorful, these stickers I can definitely use. So I grabbed those. Then they have the wild stickers that have a kind of that animal print theme. Love those. Those have some pretty good stickers on there too. Again, these are functional stickers, but they're decorated really nicely. So for $1.25, can't beat that. So I grabbed one of each of the 3 packs. I think there's one more pack that I did not pick up. I figured, you know what, leave something for next time I go. So yeah, there is what I got from the Dollar Tree. So now let's get into transferring the pages from this spiral bound journal that I got from Ross into the Happy Planner system. So this is a spiral bound notebook. So I've already gone through it the month of January and tested this out. So now I'm just grabbing February. I'm going to detach those from my spiral bound, and I'm going to trim out the side that has the perforations, or where the spirals came out of, to that 7-inch, and I'm making sure the tab hangs over. And I'm going to trim those down to the 7-inch. The height is pretty much spot on. It might be just like a few millicentimeters, just shorter than the 9.25, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So I am just trimming out the side where those spirals went. And I am making sure that I get on both sides, because I'm trying to preserve as much as those numbers that are there on the left-hand side, because I know I have to punch that out. So I might have to slightly go into those numbers. That doesn't matter to me very much. Worst case, if I punch one out and it bothers me, I can always add a sticker there over those dates. Okay, so now I'm going into my classic Happy Planner punch, and I'm lining those dividers and pages up, and I'm just going to go ahead and punch those out, making sure that I get all of them at the same location. So I am here flipping through, just trying to figure out my dates, because somehow I don't like when the planners have, like, in the end of January will go into February, and the end of February will go into March. I don't like that. I like to have my months start out on the first of the month. So because I have those last few days in January, because these journals tend to go weekly, Monday through Sunday, I don't like how that happens. So I usually take those pages out. If it's truly a January date, I put it in January, so on and so forth. So I will be taking out the first couple days in March that are in the February week, because February ends on the 29th. We have a leap year this year. I'll be taking that out of my February section and adding that into my March section. That's just a me thing. To me, it's less important that I have it within that same, like, Monday through Sunday week as it is for me to have it within the same month. Like, I want to see all of the month together. So anyway, that's just my little preference, and that's how I like to do my journal, which is all the more reason why I like to have the disc bound system, so I can add and remove. Okay, so I have these purple lavender color Happy Planner discs. These are Happy Planner brand. They're the classic size. So now that I punched everything out, I'm just adding those pages onto the disc. And typically I would do this, a couple pages at a time, but since I don't have a whole lot on that section, I'm just doing the whole section at one time. Now, I haven't figured out the cover or anything. I just want to kind of demonstrate that now I have gone and turned that spiral bound beautiful planner into a happy planner this style. This one I kind of punched kind of wonky, so I had to go back and repunch that. But yeah, for the most part, most of the pages are punched perfectly, and now I have yet another journal to worry about what I'm going to do with. So there you have it, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for future content from Lockie Creations. As always, be blessed.